Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in varsity boys basketball between the Andover High School Golden Warriors and your Lawrence High Lancers. What a matchup we have for you this evening, an MVC rivalry renewed. This is the last game of the regular season here at home for your Lancers. Lawrence High comes into the game ranked at number 8 in the Massachusetts Division I power rankings. They come in looking up to the Golden Warriors, who are ranked at number 5 in the state. Playoff positioning is absolutely in play here tonight in Lawrence. We want to thank you for joining us here this evening on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. Folks, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with the opening tip-off. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks again for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. This MVC rivalry renewed here at Lawrence High, a rematch from earlier in the regular season when Andover High defeated Lawrence by 4 on their home court. Now the Lancers have a chance to answer back and try for a late season victory. The Lancers own the opening tip-off, and they're going to swing it around. They get it inside to Kwaku, who puts it up, but he travels with it on the opening possession. The Lancers turn it over, and Andover will have its first possession here. No score in the first quarter. The Golden Warriors, as of this morning, ranked at number 5 in the Division I power rankings. The Lancers at number 8, the 3 from the far side from San Consemi is no good. And here comes Lawrence High on the ensuing possession. This is Vasquez inside to Santana in the starting lineup, takes the foul line jumper, no good. Rebound is loose underneath and collected by Luca Palermo. Santana in the starting lineup, replacing Igor Gonzalez, out with a foot injury here. 3 ball from the near side corner, long on the shot, rebound to Luciano. Luciano from coast to coast puts it up, tough angle, can't get it to go. The rebound goes to Resendez. One minute gone here in the first period. No score so far. Lancers get a steal. Here's Obi Luciano in transition. Obi, nice move to the basket, high off the glass, and Lawrence High is on the board, 2-0. The Lancers lead here in the opening quarter. Resendez passes out to Palermo. The Lancers in a 2-3 zone to start things off. Usually play a straight man-to-man defense in the zone here, at least for the first couple of possessions. After the steal, it's Rosario with the Lancers leading by 2. Joendi gets the pick from Kwaku. Into Kwaku, the alley-oop, no good. Kwaku didn't quite have the touch, couldn't get it to go on the way down. Here comes Andover. Pass into the middle, nice pass. It's laid down to Sam Consemi, and Consemi gets 2. The junior ties up the game at 2 apiece. 5:36 remaining here in the opening quarter. Kwaku for 3, knocks it down! Courage, Kwaku showing the range, and the junior gives Lawrence a 3-point lead here in the first. This is Tutwiler, number 24 for Andover. Pass inside. Layup is good from Palermo. The sophomore brings Andover within 1. Here's Obi. Andover in man-to-man defense. Obi, nice pass inside to Santana. Layup is good. Francisco Santana makes it 7-4. Lawrence High on top. And again, the Lancers look like they're dropping into a zone here on defense, something we haven't seen a whole lot of this season. And the Lancers force a turnover as the pass goes all the way into the Lancer bench. Lawrence High takes over with 4:36 to go here in the first. Lancers with the ball and a 3-point lead, as Rosario will bring the ball up for the home team. Andover High coming into the game with a 13-3 record. Lancers 13-5. Joendi, right-hand dribble, out to Santana, pops it, comes up a little short. Nice job by Luciano on the offensive rebound. Obi to the bucket, and he gets two. Great hustle from Obi Luciano to get the offensive board, drive it to the basket, and gives Lawrence High a 5-point lead here in the first. Under 4 minutes to go now. Palermo kicks it out to Rue, and Josh Rue with the bucket. Three ball is good from the near side to make it 9-7, and Andover calls timeout to talk things over with under 4 minutes to play here in the first. Are you a die-hard Lawrence Lancers fan? Then you're in the right place. This is LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Whether you're watching on Comcast Channel 6, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube, we welcome you into tonight's broadcast. Remember, the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel features over 1,000 videos from the last 10 years. Relive your favorite moments from sports games, theatrical performances, graduations, and so much more by subscribing to the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Get in the game with LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. So Andover comes to within two on the three ball from the near side from Josh Rue. That timeout was called by Andover, perhaps to talk things over regarding the Lancer defense. The Lancers settling into a zone here early in the first quarter, something that perhaps the Warriors did not expect. We'll see how they adjust offensively and see if the Lancers make any defensive adjustments as well. Here's Kwaku, and he is fouled from behind, and the foul is going to be on Danny Resendez, the first foul of the game, and it came on the floor, so Lawrence High will inbound from the baseline. Rosario set to inbound, looking, gets it into Luciano, and here's Obi. Long three-pointer, off the mark from Obi. Lawrence High again settles into a zone defense, but an open three for Andover. Resendez couldn't get it to go, and Obi gets the defensive rebound. Nice pass to Santana, wide open. Great pass by Obi Luciano. Great court vision, and Santana with a nice finish under the basket, 11-7. And Andover cannot answer back. Palermo doesn't have the finishing touch on that layup. Here's Obi trying to pass inside for Santana, tipped out of bounds by Andover, and Lawrence will retain possession. Joan Vidal into the game for the first time, and so is Aiden Torres, the sophomore. Santana and Vasquez to the bench. Torres can't get the three to go from the corner, but there's a foul on the rebound attempt. The foul's going to go on Lawrence. And that's going to be the first team foul against the Lancers here this evening. And now the Lancers will have a chance to press. Vidal brings pressure on Resendez. Resendez gets the pass in to Brian Nat. This is Rue trying for another three. This time he front rims it. Rebound is loose and collected by Luciano. Lancers by 4 here in the first. Obi loses the handle, gets it back, turns around, and hooks it in. Obi Luciano. Good offense from the Lancer senior. And that's going to be a blocking violation against Lawrence. Lancer bench doesn't agree with the call. They thought it was a charge, but it's a blocking foul on Lawrence. Second team foul on Lawrence High, and it was in the act of shooting, so Resendez will be at the line for 2 free throws from the charity stripe. 13-7 here in the first quarter, 2:18 to play. Resendez, the senior guard, makes the first. And the Warriors now down by 5. Santana back into the game right away. Second free throw comes up a little short. Santana gets the board. And here is Perez bringing the ball up for Lawrence High. Gets it to Rosario. Here's Joe Endy looking to make a move. Gets the pick from Santana. Santana rolls. Rosario is fouled on the way in. No shot on the play. The foul will be on Josh Rue of Andover. As Resendez goes to the bench and Tutwiler comes back into the game. Second team foul on Andover here in the first. Just under 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Here's Torres. Now Rosario fakes the pass, guarded by Tutwiler here. 25 to shoot for Lawrence. Lancers the ball in a 5-point lead. Rosario slashing to the bucket. What a move by Joe Endy. Rosario hanging in the air, and he knocks down the floater. 15-8. Palermo trying to hand it off. Now he gets it to Josh Rue. He's a shooter. Joe Endy Rosario comes up to cover him. Knott gets it back over to Rue into the corner for Tutwiler. Great defense, tipped away, and a block by Santana. Great defense by Francisco. Out of bounds, Andover, and the Lancers take over. Great job defensively there for Lawrence High. Santana getting the block. And this is Vidal to bring the ball up for Lawrence High. Joan Vidal, the junior, working on Tutwiler here. Inside pass to Rosario. What a pass! And Rosario couldn't finish, but great vision on the pass there by Vidal. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 15-8, home team leading. Palermo looking, nice pass underneath, but good defense there by Santana. It's Palermo again. Palermo kicks it out. 3-ball from the far side, short. Rebound is loose all the way out to half court. Last touched by Danny Resendez. And Lawrence High takes over again. A good defensive stand from Lawrence. Settling into what looks like a 2-3 zone defense. And Lawrence High has kept Andover in the single digits here so far in the first quarter. 15-8 the score. 27.8 to go here in the first quarter. Shot clock is turned off. The Lancers, if they want, can hold for the final possession of the quarter. Here's Vidal. Vidal to the left-hand dribble. Tipped away, good defense. Lancers retain possession after Josh Rue, the freshman guard, tips it out of bounds. 11.9 for the Lancers to work with. And Vidal will get set to inbound. Again, no shot clock here. The Lancers can hold on for the final shot if they choose to do so. Vidal looking, gets it in, tipped away, stolen by Andover. Plenty of time, 8 seconds. Here's Tutwiler for 3. Air ball, 3 seconds left. Torres to Rosario, time running out at the buzzer. Joe Endy! Rosario knocks down the triple at the buzzer to give the Lancers a 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Rosario hits And the lead up to the double digits. What a first quarter here from Lawrence. The Lancers playing without Igor Gonzalez, their 6'9" senior. But what a job by Lawrence High for a 10-point lead. Picking up the slack in the absence of Gonzalez. Francisco Santana, the 6'6" sophomore. Great job defensively by him. And the Lancers are in business here. 1/4 of the way through this one. MVC rivalry renewed. Two of the best teams in the conference, mind you, two of the best teams in the state. The Lancers 13-5, and all of Lawrence High's losses this season have come to teams within the top 6 in the state. The Lancers playing one of the most difficult schedules in the state of Massachusetts. They are number 8 in the state of Massachusetts, jockeying for playoff positioning here against their rivals from right down the street, right down Route 28. Andover High with possession to start off the second quarter. And surely David Fazio and the Andover High Golden Warriors will have something up their sleeves to answer back here in the second. Here's Tutwiler. Picks up his dribble, passes to the far side, and the Lancers get a steal. Here's Santana in transition all the way to the basket. Santana proving the age-old adage that a great offense starts with good defense. He gets the steal and takes it from coast to coast to make it 20-8. Torres on defense, a traveling violation on Luca Palermo, and give credit to the sophomore Aiden Torres. Great defense in the paint by Torres to force the turnover. One minute gone here in the second quarter. 12-point lead for the home team. Pass inside to Luciano. The pass was off the mark. Obi has it and loses it. Stolen away by Andover. Here's Palermo to the near side for Resendiz. Now Tutwiler. Guarded by Rosario. Rosario fights through the pick. Here's a pass inside to Palermo. Palermo puts it down, gets to the basket. Nice move by the sophomore big man. Brings Andover within 10. Andover again settles back into a man-to-man defense. It's Rosario at the top of the key. Hands off to Obi. Now Perez back to Luciano. Takes it. Comes up short. Rebound loose. Perez fighting for it. Great job on the offensive glass. Obi again. Knocks it down. Obi for 3. Timeout. Andover called with 5:58 to play here in the second quarter, with the Lancers leading 23-10. Hey, Lawrence Lancer fans, are you looking to relive some of your favorite moments from school events? Look no further than the Lawrence Public Schools Flickr account. We have over 10,000 stunning photos from sporting events, graduations, theater performances, concerts, and so much more. We have over 2.6 million views and counting. So our amazing photography is not to be missed. Head on over to flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools, or download the Flickr app to start exploring our collection today. Once again, that's flickr.com/people/Lawrence Public Schools. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the second. The Lancers have thrown the first punch here tonight. And now Andover will try to counter. Lancers bringing press here. Torres bringing the pressure. Now it's Rosario with some on-the-ball pressure against Tutwiler. Here's the pass inside to Consemi. Nice pass underneath to Palermo. And Palermo draws the foul underneath. It will be the first team foul on Lawrence High here in the second quarter. No shot on the play, so the Warriors set to inbound from the baseline. It'll be Josh Rue, the freshman, to do the honors. Corner three, foul on the shot. 3 free throws coming up for the freshman Josh Rue. As Jonathan Perez, the sophomore, guilty of the foul out on the perimeter. Second team foul against Lawrence High here in the second. First of 3 is off the mark. The score remains 23-10 for the moment. Second free throw off the mark. Back into the game for Lawrence High, Adriel Vasquez. And Josh Rue salvages his trip to the line by making the final free throw. Score 23-11. 5:40 to play until halftime. Obi gets the pass into Rosario. Stolen by Andover. And Cam Gath, number 4 for Andover, throws it off Rosario. So out of bounds, off Lawrence, and Andover steals the possession here. Warriors get the inbounds pass in to Josh Hoffman. Stolen by Obi, and a foul called. Foul is going to go on Andover. First team foul here in the second quarter. Luciano gets set to inbound from the near side right here in front of the broadcast table. Obi looking, gets it into Rosario. And Joe Endy will bring the ball up for Lawrence High. The Lancers a 12-point lead here in the second. Rosario, what a move to the basket! Rosario slashing through the paint, extends the lead to 14. Lancers trying for a steal. Luciano has it. The zone defense working out well so far here this evening. And a foul called on Andover on the ensuing possession. No shot on the play, so the Lancers will inbound. (25-11) with 5:08 to play here in the second. Lancers trying to extend their lead. Rosario shouting signals to his offense. Picks up the dribble. Torres now, the sophomore. Hands off to Obi, takes it. It's going to be an offensive foul against Lawrence High. Aiden Torres called for the offensive foul on the screen. Third team foul against Lawrence here in the second. Andover ball with 4:47 to play in the quarter. Tutwiler gets it into Palermo. Palermo, 4 Lancers around him. A great pass to the wide open Consemi. And Consemi with the finish to make it 25-13. Back down to a 12-point game. Rosario again shouting signals to his offense. Gets the pick from Torres. Rosario fades away. Tries to draw the contact. Comes up short on the shot. Rebound Palermo. Palermo kicks it out. Rue for 3. Comes up short. What a rebound. Santana hauls it in. Nice job on the defensive glass. Vasquez now to Joe Endy. Rosario playing quarterback here for the Lancers. Torres now pops it. Comes up a little short on the 3. And now Tutwiler brings it up for Andover, guarded closely by Rosario. It's Rue, guarded by Vasquez. Rue, stolen by Luciano. Vasquez to Santana. He jams it home! Francisco Santana with the two-handed flush. 27-13. Once again, the defense leading to offense. And the Lancers with some home cooking. 3 ball is long. Palermo puts it up, draws the foul, and Palermo earns himself a trip to the line. But a thunderous jam by Francisco Santana in transition, all set up by the Lancer defense. And that's been the story of the game so far. 27-13 for the moment, and it's because of the Lancer defense leading to some easy transition buckets. First free throw good, 27-14 now, with 1 free throw to come from the sophomore Luca Palermo. And the lefty makes 1 of 2 from the line. Offensive rebound to Andover. Tutwiler for 3. Comes up short. Kwaku with a nice board. No, it's a jump ball. A fight for possession between Kwaku and Gath results in a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor Lawrence High here. And now the Warriors will bring full court pressure, or what looks like 3/4 court pressure. Vidal and Rosario will bring the ball up now into the hands of Vachier. Vidal back to Vachier. 3 ball from Obi. Short on the shot, rebound loose and collected by Andover High's Connor LeBrun. Palermo running the floor. Nice move by Palermo with a full head of steam. He earns another trip to the stripe here with 2:37 to go until half. And Luca Palermo trying to feast here on the Lancer defense, with playing without Igor Gonzalez, out with a foot injury. Finding a little bit of room to work with, but Santana and Kwaku, as well as Aiden Torres, have done a good job all combining to guard Luca Palermo, who has emerged as the #1 offensive option here this evening for Andover. Kwaku comes away with the ball and he travels. Kwaku, the junior, took 1 extra step with it before passing out to the corner. Andover ball here. The Warriors down by 13 with 2:32 to go in the second. Resendez passes off the mark, stolen by Joan Vidal. Layup is no good. Vachier, no good. And the Lancers couldn't convert there. Palermo in transition. Good defense by Kwaku, but Palermo gets the bucket anyways. Good offense there by Luca Palermo. Brings the lead down to 11. Let's see what the Lancers can do here in the half-court offense. Rosario pulls up, comes up short. In transition, it's Rue. Nice move to the basket. Gets by Vidal. And the lead down to 9. Here's Luciano. Puts up a tough angle shot. Can't get it to go. Defensive rebound to Andover. Warriors on a run here. Stolen away by Rosario. A fine defensive play. Kwaku puts it up. Draws the foul. Courage. Kwaku will get to the line for a pair of free throws. Just as Andover was starting to get its momentum here in the second quarter, Courage Kwaku with a strong move to the basket, draws the contact on the way up, and he'll have a pair of free throws here with 1:27 to play until half. First of two, no good, as the Lancers get starter Adriel Vasquez, senior, back into the game. Courage makes one of two, the lead back up to 10. 1:20 remaining here in the second. This is Tutwiler. Off to Resendez, inside pass to Palermo. No call there as Kwaku took the contact. No block, no charge, a clean play. 8-point lead for the Lancers. Rosario can't hit the three. Long rebound collected by Andover. Tutwiler with the layup in transition. And here come the Warriors. Now down by only 6. Less than a minute to play here in the second. Vidal looking for a pick. Doesn't get one, not yet at least. Now Kwaku underneath. Courage can't make the move to the basket, has it stolen. Resendez all the way to the basket, gets it to go, draws the foul. Resendez with a chance for a three-point play. Lancers through the first punch, and now Andover finding the groove here late in the second quarter. 4-point game as Resendez at the line with a chance for three the old-fashioned way. 4-point game for the moment. Shot clock now turned off with 31.7 seconds to go here in the second. Resendez cannot convert. Oh, but the offensive rebound goes to Palermo. He puts it up, puts it in, but we have a foul called, and the foul goes on Palermo. He's frustrated with the call, and we'll see if the basket counts. Palermo was fired up after getting the offensive board and the putback, and then the whistle came. So let's see if that basket will count as the referees huddle up, and we'll see what the call is. So the rebound was good. The basket by Palermo was also good. Palermo did draw the foul, so he is at the line with a chance for a three-point play. And then it appears as though Palermo was called for a technical. And the three-point play is converted by Luca Palermo. And now Lawrence High will get technical free throws after Palermo was called for the technical after his offensive rebound and putback. And so the Lancers will get free throws and possession after that technical foul. Shooting the technicals for Lawrence High will be Obi Luciano. He makes the first, so it's 29-27 here. And Obi will get one more technical, and then the Lancers will have possession. Obi gets a little home court roll off the rim, extends the lead up to 3. And Lawrence High has 28.2 seconds to work with. Shot clock is off. And Vidal will bring the ball up for Lawrence High. Guarded closely here by Brian Knott. Vidal with a nice pass to Luciano. Oh, what a layup by Obi. 32-27, 10 seconds to go for Andover. 7 seconds now. This is Gath out to Tutwiler, 2 seconds to go. Resendez at the buzzer, off the mark. What a first half. The first quarter and a good portion of the second quarter, all Lancers, but Andover High goes on a late second quarter run to come within 5. We've got a barn burner of a second half coming your way here from Lawrence. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a short halftime break, and we'll be right back with the third quarter.
There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey.
Cuando las personas se alimentan, sus futuros se nutren. Se pueden conectar con los demás, abrirse a posibilidades y prosperar. Únete al movimiento para acabar con el hambre, dando tu tiempo, tu apoyo o una donación. Visita feedingamerica.org/haz tu parte.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. The third quarter is now underway here from Lawrence High. It should be a classic down the stretch here. Late regular season, the final home game of the season for Lawrence High, as the Lancers hosting Andover here. 2 of the top 10 teams in Division I for the state of Massachusetts. The Lancers at number 8, the Warriors at number 5. The Lancers very rarely underdogs on their home floor, but here tonight they're looking to get the upset win against Andover. Foul here on the near side. The foul goes against Danny Resendez. First foul of the second half for either team, as Joendy Rosario quarterbacking this Lancer offense. Lawrence High trying to get to work here in the third quarter. The second quarter ending with a nice run by Andover, stripped by Tutwiler. Good defense, and it leads to good offense. Tutwiler from coast to coast for the first points of the third quarter. 32-29. The Lancers' lead is down to 3. Here's Luciano, who scored 13 points in the first half. Now he's up to 15. Nice move in the paint by Obi. Here's Palermo, kicks it out. Consemi gets it back inside for Palermo, and the Lancers get a steal. Francisco Santana with a nice job on defense to poke that one away. Rosario, the foul line, Jay, comes up short. Rebound to the freshman, Josh Rue. 34-29, Lancers on top here in the third. Consemi looking, gets it to Rue. Rue inside pass to Palermo, puts it down. Consemi, nice job by Joendy Rosario, gets in the passing lane, he gets a steal. Joendy, guarded by Tutwiler. Joendy to the left side, 20 to shoot for Lawrence. Still guarded by Tutwiler. Rosario picks up the dribble, gets it to Luciano. Obi slashing through traffic, and he traveled. Obi Luciano with a brave move, trying to get through 3 defenders. Took an extra step on the way in, and Andover has possession here with 5:39 to go, and the Lancers not bringing press here. The Lancers, known for their full court press, they drop back into a 2-3 zone like they did at the beginning of this game. Palermo breaks through the zone and gets 2 off the glass. 34-31, Lawrence High on top by 3. Obi slashing to the rim. What a layup! Obi Luciano makes it 36-31. 17 points on the night for Obi. The 3 from Palermo is short. He airmails it, and it goes out of bounds. Lancer ball with 5:02 remaining here in the third. Five-point game. Lancers on top. Luciano. Andover trying to trap. Obi to the bucket! Obi Luciano up to 19 points in the game. 38-31. Palermo passes up the shot. Tutwiler takes it. Front rims it. Nice rebound by Courage. Kwaku. Joendi Rosario lost the handle, but he's fouled on the way in. Aggressive move by Joendi. Rosario draws the contact, and that'll be on the floor, so no foul shots. Side out for Lawrence. Vasquez calls out the play. Rosario with the ball. Again, guarded by Tutwiler. Foul underneath. Offensive foul on Lawrence High. And it's going to be Andover ball after the illegal screen on Lawrence. Tutwiler brings it up for Andover in a 7-point game. Inside to Palermo, kicked out to the corner for three, and the shot is good from the freshman Josh Rue. A big-time shot from the freshman to bring Andover within 4. Rosario has it blocked inside. Great defense by Palermo. Out of bounds over the baseline, last touched by Andover, so Vidal gets set to inbound. No, it's going to be Luciano to inbound for the Lancers. Into Joendi. Vidal thought about the long three. Now he retreats. Bounce pass into Obi. Jumper is no good from Torres. Defensive rebound to Brian Knott, and Tutwiler passes to Palermo in transition. Palermo off the glass. Nice bucket there by Palermo. Through the contact, he makes it a 2-point game. Rosario, the left-hand dribble. Inside pass. It's stolen by Andover. The pass was intended for Vidal. Never made it there. This is Tutwiler. Resendez with the pass inside to Knott. Resendez for three, and he knocks it down. And Andover has taken the lead for the first time tonight. 39-38, the visiting Warriors on top. Vidal finds a lane. No good. Offensive rebound, Lawrence. Rosario, tough angle. No good. Offensive board. Rosario with the finish after getting his own rebound. Ultimate hustle play. Rue for three. Knocks it down. Rue with his second three-pointer here in the third quarter. Makes it 42-40. Andover High on top by 2. Time winding down here in the second. 2:10 to play, beg your pardon, here in the third quarter. Luciano trying to answer. Front rims it. Rebound to Knott. And Tutwiler will bring it up with under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Tutwiler gets it back. Now Rue, the freshman. Bounce pass inside to Knott. Puts it up. Draws the foul. And Brian Knott will be at the line after the Lancer defensive foul. Second team foul on Lawrence here in the third. And Lawrence High calls timeout to talk things over with the score. Warriors 42, Lancers 40. Hey, Lawrence Lancer fans, if you're watching this broadcast, then you are certainly going to be interested in the LHS varsity athletics videos that we have on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is the ultimate destination for Lawrence Lancers athletic action. Currently featured on the channel from the fall season, LHS boys soccer and girls soccer games, home games from the LHS football team. Can go back and check out some of that action as the Lancers announce their new coach, Lawrence High alum, for the upcoming season. Of course, we have girls volleyball action from the fall. And from the winter athletic seasons, the Lawrence Lancers boys varsity basketball team, their victories against Central Catholic, Chelmsford, and Tewksbury. And of course, the girls varsity team in action in games against Dracut and Haverhill. You can check out all those videos as well as other sports games, concerts, and theatrical performances on the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Two free throws coming up for Brian Knott. Off the mark on the first of two. Andover High leading by 2 here. After the timeout called by Lawrence, Knott misses 2 free throws. Rebound is loose. Offensive board goes to Andover. And the Lancers have to D up once again. Palermo fakes the pass. Palermo, guarded by Santana, puts up a shot. Comes up short, front rims it. Santana with the defensive board. Lancers with the ball, down by 2. Andover into a 2-3 zone here. The defensive chess match continues as the Lancers will try to beat the zone here. 12 seconds to shoot. 6 on the shot clock. 3 seconds to shoot. Luciano has it stolen. And all the way to the basket goes Resendez, but he couldn't make the layup. And now the Lancers again have a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3, but Andover settles back into its 2-3 zone that the Lancers have had trouble with. Here's Rosario in the corner. Rosario baseline drive to tie the game. Rosario driving the baseline there to tie it up. 24 seconds to go here in the third. All tied up. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go. Now 15. Tutwiler. Resendez back to Tutwiler. 8 on the clock. Knott with the pass out to Resendez. Tutwiler, 2 seconds. And it's blocked at the buzzer by Rosario. All tied up after 3 quarters. We told you it was going to be a classic. We told you it was going to be a barn burner. And here we are with 1 quarter to play in a tie game between 2 of the state's top 10 teams in Division I. It's not an overstatement, folks. This is as good as it gets for varsity boys basketball. 2 heavyweights in the Merrimack Valley Conference, 2 heavyweights of the state going pound for pound, punch for punch here in the field house at Lawrence High. And they are dead even through 3 quarters. The Lancers 13-5. Andover 13-3. The final home game of the regular season for Lawrence High comes down to the 4th quarter against their rivals from just down the street. The Warriors trying to win both regular season matchups between these 2 teams. Back in January, Andover defeated Lawrence 82-78, a close game, a classic game. And now the Lancers trying to get revenge here at home against the Warriors. The final quarter underway. Lancer ball in a tie game. Perez fakes the shot, drives to the basket, draws the contact, no foul. Andover with a chance to take the lead. Rue for three, knocks it down. And the freshman Josh Rue is 3 for 3 from behind the arc here in the second half. 45-42. Perez thought about the three. Now it's Rosario. 17 to shoot. Joendi taking his time. Kicks it to Vidal for three. Off the mark. Back rims it. Rebound loose. Rosario fighting for the loose ball, and Santana has it. Good hustle by the Lancers. Lancers get possession here. They're down by 3. 6:50 to go in the game. And we have whistles here. And the referees go to the scorer's table to talk things over. Perhaps an error with the shot clock. And the referees talking to the scorer's table about the shot clock here. Rosario hit the ground hard. He's slow to get up in front of the scorer's table. Let's see if he can walk it off. It's a lower body injury for Joendi Rosario, who takes a seat. And Courage Kwaku will get back into the game. Lawrence High with Vasquez, Vidal, Luciano, Kwaku, and Santana in the game. 28 on the shot clock for Lawrence High as the Lancers go to a brief huddle here with 6:49 to go in the game. Andover High leading by 3, 45-42 the score. Rosario, again, hit the ground hard. Looked like a lower body injury, something with the right leg, the right knee perhaps. He's not receiving treatment on the bench, so the Lancers hope that Rosario can get back into the game here shortly. And whistles once again. And this time the referee goes over again to talk to the scorer's table. And we're going to have a timeout here with 6:44 to play in the fourth. The score, Warriors 45, the Lancers 42. Lawrence Lancer fans, are you looking for information relating to Lawrence Public Schools? The place to go is lawrencepublicschools.org, the district homepage and the answer to all of your questions having to do with LPS. Check out the site for the latest district news, calendars, and weather updates from LPS. Currently featured on the site, kindergarten students at the Weatherby School recently celebrated their 100th day of school. Students at the SLE celebrated Valentine's Day on February 9th with a dance party. And Officer Hendrick and everyone's favorite comfort dog, Lancer, visited the Hennessy School. You can read about all of these events and so much more at the LPS homepage, lawrencepublicschools.org. And fun fact, over the vacation break, lawrencepublicschools.org will be going through a redesign, so look forward to our new modernized, up-to-date website. Lancers down by 3 with possession here to Kwaku. Alley-oop layup to Courage Kwaku. Lancers with a great play out of the timeout. The pass from Vidal into Kwaku results in a nice bucket to bring the Lancers within 1. We saw that play earlier in the season when Kwaku dunked on Chelmsford. And now the Lancers trying to get a stop for 3. Resendez can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Over the backboard And Danny Resendez couldn't get it to go. Lancers with a chance to take the lead here. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. 45-44, Warriors on top. Santana pops it off the mark and out of bounds. Kwaku tried to save it, but it hit the baseline. Warriors ball. Lancers bringing full court press this time. Andover gets it across the timeline. Here's Rue, the freshman, guarded by Vidal. Andover trying to add to the lead. Vidal pokes it away. Resendez into the paint. Nice pass inside. And the finish from Brian Knott. Good layup underneath. Big play there to make it 47-44 as Rosario looks to check back into this game after he suffered an injury. Vidal for three, off the mark. Rebound Resendez. Now Palermo. 5 minutes to go in the game. Andover with the ball and a three-point lead. Stolen by Obi. Obi out of bounds. Last touched by Tutwiler. And the Lancers retain possession. Joendi Rosario back into the game as Vasquez to the bench now. Lancers have Rosario, Kwaku, Luciano, Santana, and Vidal out there. Obi fakes the shot. Takes the floater. Luciano brings the Lancers within one. 47-46. Andover the ball and a 1-point lead. Here's Tutwiler. Into the corner. Resendez. Rue for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound is loose. Out of bounds. Last touched by Andover. Lawrence High again with the chance to take a lead here in the fourth. 47-46, 4:30 to go in the game. Here's Vidal. Guarded closely by Rue. Andover switches back to the man-to-man defense. Vidal from the elbow knocks it down. Clutch jumper by Joan Vidal. He gives Lawrence High a 1-point lead. Palermo comes to the ball. Palermo into the paint, double teamed. Palermo, what a move and what a bucket. Palermo fighting through the double team. Andover on top by one. 3:40 left in the game. Here's Vidal. Man-to-man defense for Andover. Now Kwaku switching to the right hand. Tough angle shot, and he can't get it to go. Palermo the rebound. Andover with the ball and a 1-point lead. Palermo can't finish. Rebound Luciano. Lancers down by one. 3:15 left in the game. Here's Joan Vidal. The senior for Lawrence. Timeout, Lancers. A smart timeout called with 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Andover leading 49-48 with just over 3 minutes to go in the game. Folks, we'll take this opportunity to thank you for tuning in to LPS Media to catch all the exciting action of Lawrence Lancers athletics. We are so proud to have our Lawrence High School student athletes representing our city and our school system with their hard work, sportsmanship, effort, and resilience, both in the classroom and here on the court. To experience the passion and energy of these young student athletes in person, we invite you to attend Lancer events here at Lawrence High School. You won't want to miss out on the thrill of the game and the opportunity to show your support for these student athletes. For a complete schedule of events and more information about Lawrence Lancers athletics, please visit merrimackvalleyconference.org. 3:05 left in the game. Lancers with the ball, facing a 1-point deficit. 17 on the shot clock after the Lancers call timeout. Let's see what kind of play they have drawn up. It's Rosario, 9 to shoot. Back to Vidal, inside to Santana. One-on-one underneath, and he can't hit the layup. Obi has the rebound to the basket. Luciano with the left hand gets the finish. Lawrence High up by 1. 2:34 to go in the game. Tutwiler inside to Resendez. Resendez, cross-court pass, doesn't take the shot. Resendez, guarded by Obi. Now Tutwiler, timeout Andover with 2:17 to go in the game. The tensions rising here, and a smart timeout this time called by the Andover bench and their longtime head coach Dave Fazio. 50-49 after the timeout. It will be Andover's possession, and the Warriors are facing a 1-point deficit. The score during this timeout, Lancers 50, Warriors 49. Attention members of the Lawrence High community, are you looking for the scoop on Lawrence High School? The place to go is lawrencehs.org. Stay up to date on LHS news, events, and achievements all in one place. Check out the beautiful new website. Visit lawrencehs.org today. .217 left in the game. Andover High with the ball. They're down by 1. 50-49 the score. Rue has it tipped away, gets it back. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. At the shot clock buzzer! That is cold-blooded from the near side. Resendez hits the 3. And you just have to tip your cap to a shot like that. Lancers down by 2 after the 3 ball from Danny Resendez, the shot of the game so far. Here's Kwaku to the bucket, tipped away, but a foul called on Andover. Kwaku comes up hurting, and Courage over here on the near sideline. He took a hit as he was going to the rim. The foul's on Andover, and Courage Kwaku here on the near side is in a bit of pain here. And the Lancer athletic training staff and coaching staff help Courage up to his feet. He's a little shaken up after taking the contact. A brave move, driving into the teeth of the defense. He did draw the foul. .143 left in the game. The Lancers down by 2 after the 3 by Danny Resendez, the senior guard who hit the 3 as the shot clock was expiring. And after the foul, it will be Lancer ball. Beg your pardon, it'll be free throws coming up. So Kwaku was in the act of shooting when the foul occurred. So that means free throws for Lawrence. But after the injury, Kwaku unable to take the free throws. So on his behalf, it will be Adriel Vasquez, the 6-foot senior, starting guard for the home team with a chance to tie it up. The first of 2 is good. Vasquez gets the friendly roll from the rim. 52-51. Vasquez, in his final regular season home game, makes 2 clutch free throws. Great job by Vasquez. The Lancers bring full court press. We're all tied up with 1:35 left in the game. This is Tutwiler, guarded by Vidal. Andover trying to break the tie here. 20 to shoot. Palermo driving, gets it to go. He banks it home. Lancers can tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Vidal. Andover going straight man-to-man defense. Vidal hands off to Santana, driving it to the paint. It's stolen by Palermo, and that's just a massive play by Palermo. A great defensive play. Could it be a game-winning type of play? We'll see in a moment. Stolen by Rosario, and Rosario draws the foul. And that's a smart foul by Palermo, as Rosario was off to the races. Palermo commits the foul, raises his finger to say, that one's on me, but it was a smart foul in transition to prevent any free throws or an easy basket. And that gives Andover a chance to catch their breath and get on defense. In addition, Andover calls timeout to go over their defense. After the timeout, it will be Lancer ball, side out from the near sideline, as the Lancers will try to tie the game or take the lead. In just a moment from now, the score 54-52, the visiting Warriors on top. Did you know that Lawrence Public Schools is an urban school district serving over 13,000 students in 38 public schools? That's right. And since joining YouTube in 2012, our channel has amassed almost 2 million views on over 1,000 videos. So whether you're a die-hard fan or just looking for some thrilling sports content, make sure to tune in to LPS Media. Thank you for choosing us as your go-to source for Lawrence Lancers athletics. It is a pleasure and a privilege to serve the city of Lawrence. Rosario, Vidal, Luciano, Santana, and Vasquez on the court for Lawrence. Tutwiler, Knott, Palermo, Rue, and Resendez on the court for Andover. 35, a full 35 on the shot clock for Lawrence. 47.9 to go in the game. The Lancers are down by 2. Can they tie it up here? Or will Andover get a defensive stop? Vidal gets it to Luciano. Here's Obi, double teamed. Rosario driving the baseline, draws the foul, puts it up. The basket will not count because the foul occurred before the shot. Now the shot clock is off, as we are under 35 seconds to go in the game, meaning the shot clock will not play a factor throughout the rest of regulation. So Rosario on the nice baseline drive, he did make the layup, but the foul occurred before the shot. So the Lancers still down by 2. The foul on Andover was on the floor. And that means the Lancers will have possession, and they will inbound here with 31.2 seconds left in the game. A lot of plays in the playbook here for this situation. The Lancers have many options. They can hold for the last shot if they want. They can go for 2 and go for the tie, or if they hold for the last shot, they can go for 3 and try to escape with a win. Or they can go for the best shot available and then just try to put the clamps down on defense, because if the Lancers shoot before time runs out, then Andover will have another possession here in the game. But first things first, the Lancers need to tie it here. 31.2 seconds left in the game. Here's Vidal looking to inbound. Looking, gets it in. Rosario for three. He knocks it down! Joe Wendy Rosario gives Lawrence the lead. Now the Lancers need defense. 18 seconds left in the game, and Andover calls timeout. The Lancer offense comes up with an unbelievable play. Joendi Rosario wide open from the far side corner. Ice water in his veins. Knocks down the triple, giving Lawrence a 55-54 lead. But the job is far from over. Andover can take the lead with a bucket of any kind here. No shot clock. Under 20 seconds to go in the game. The Lancers have options defensively here. The Lancers can choose to commit a foul on the floor. They have 0 team fouls here in the fourth quarter. So the Lancers, if they foul here, they will force Andover to inbound the ball again. And in theory, they could do that 4 times in a row to try to bleed the clock. Maybe not the best strategy, because if Andover puts up a shot and a foul occurs on the shot, then Andover will be at the line. But that's an option that the Lancers have to think about here. The Lancers with plenty of fouls to give. But the Lancers on defense here need a stop. Warriors down by 1. 15 seconds left. Rue out to Gaff. Comes up short. Santana with the rebound. And Andover has to foul with 9.1 seconds to go in the game. The shot came from junior Cam Gaff, and he came up short. What a rebound by Santana. Now the Lancers need to inbound, and they need to make foul shots. Timeout called by Lawrence. That's a great timeout called as the 5-second countdown was about halfway done as the Lancers tried to inbound. 9.1 seconds to go in the game. Lancers in the driver's seat here, but it's not over. Andover's going to try for a turnover here. And with only a 1-point game, a turnover and an easy bucket for Andover would spell disaster for the Lancers. The Lancers, of course, can run out the clock with no shot clock here. So Lawrence High has to get in a clean inbound pass, and then Andover has to foul. They have no other option here. The Warriors must foul immediately if they can't get a steal. So if you're Andover and you're trying to escape with a win, priority number 1 for the Warriors, get a steal and a bucket. If they can't get a steal, the Warriors will be forced to foul, and then the Lancers have to make free throws. Here we go. The Lancers need a clean inbound here. Vidal to inbound, looking, long pass to Santana. Santana, he draws the foul. Can't make the shot, but Santana draws the contact. 7 seconds to go. Francisco will be at the line, and he needs to make these free throws. Still not over yet. Santana will be at the line for a couple of big-time free throws. Only 2.1 seconds come off the clock on that play, and that's kind of a win for Andover, as the Warriors will get possession barring an offensive rebound. First free throw, no good. And so Andover's right back in this game here. Lancers leading by 1. Andover will get another possession, barring an offensive rebound. Free throws no good. Andover ball stolen by Santana, and he knocks down a floater. 57-54. The Lancers with a victory. An offensive rebound results in a bucket for Santana. Time runs out. 57-54. And the Lancers have defeated Andover. At least that's how it seems, unless the referees want to put some time back on the clock. So hold everything, folks. Santana missed both free throws. He got the offensive rebound. The putback was good. That gave Lawrence a 57-54 lead, and the referees put 3 seconds back up on the clock as Tutwiler is able to walk off the floor on his own power. We are not done here, folks. The referees have put 3 seconds left on the clock, and that means Andover has a chance to tie this game. We are not done yet. The Lancers are going to bring press here. Lawrence High needs one more defensive stop. 3 seconds to go. 57 for the Lancers, 54 for the Warriors. Santana's basket came with 3 seconds to go. And here we go. Andover trying to force overtime. Long pass to the near side. Dipped out of bounds with 2 seconds to go. And the Lancers have another possession and a chance to put this one away. Two seconds left. Rosario, the intended receiver. The Lancers have defeated Andover. The Warriors go down. The Lancers win at home. Folks, thank you so much for watching this broadcast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some post-game coverage. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks again for joining us here on LPS Media. The Lancers defeat Andover 57-54, thanks to a cold-blooded, game-winning three-pointer by this man, Joendy Rosario. What was going through your mind on that shot? Just walk us through the play.
So we drew up the play, and I already knew it was for me. So like, I especially at the Merrimack tournament, we kind of drew up the same play, and it worked the same way. So I already knew I already had that spirit in me that I was gonna make it. So that's how it went.
When the game's on the line, are you the type of guy that wants the ball in his hands with the chance to decide the game?
For sure. If it's in my hands, it's over. I'm not gonna say much.
Tell us about Obi Luciano's game. He was absolutely incredible, went on a great third quarter run. Tell us about your fellow senior.
He's a dog, bro. That's my guy, you know. I'm always gonna praise him. He's he's like a guard and like a forward. Like he's always attacking the boards. He knows where to be at. He has a smart mind. He knows how to play. Just all around good player.
You guys lost to Andover earlier in the season. Did it feel a little personal tonight, and how does it feel to get that revenge game?
It was personal. It was definitely personal. I was out at that time, so I knew I had to come get my team right and beat them.
You guys playing without Igor tonight, so tell us about Francisco, tell us about Courage, tell us about Aiden, all the big men who picked up the slack.
They definitely have stepped up a lot since Igor's 20 rebounds. We're losing 20 rebounds right there, but they've definitely stepped up a lot. So it's great, honestly.
And last question for you. Big win, a lot of momentum going into the tournament this weekend. How long do you enjoy this game for before you get back to the action for the tournament and then the state tournament run?
Oh, like once I walk out this building, it's over. I already got the next game in my mind already, so it's over after that. it's already the win. The win is a win. It's already in the past. We can't go back to that. So we're on to the next.
Folks, we want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media. Joendy Rosario and the Lancers defeat Andover 57-54. Thank you for giving us a show tonight and that game-winning three-pointer. Folks, once again, we want to thank all of our viewers for watching the broadcast, and we'll see you next time.